Welcome back. Summer can be a challenging time for families facing food insecurity, and putting food on the table is definitely becoming more difficult than ever.
1 in 5 households in Chicago experiences food insecurity, and here to talk about helping meet that growing need is Nadia J. Jiménez from the Friendship Center. Welcome, Nadia.
Hi, thanks
for being here. Yeah.
So grateful to be here.
So something we're always talking about is food insecurity, especially in the Chicagoland area. How do you address that as an organization?
I think the biggest thing to think of is it takes a village. Where we sit in 60625 is a zip code, Albany Park. It's one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the United States, not just the city of Chicago. So it's really important to bring in other community resources to help address language barriers and different communities and cultures coming through. So we make sure that we're partnering with our neighbors to bring them in and making sure that there's education of resources out there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some of the programs that Friendship Center does?
So we have a normal grocery distribution 4 times a week. Okay. We also have a hot meal every Thursday evening. We have a pet pantry. We used to have it actually integrated once a month, but now we've integrated it into the actual pantry so people can come for pet food 4 days a week. And then also do home delivery, which is a really important program of ours, where we're able to serve those who are unable to leave their doors. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite things that happened last year was we had a block off, they called it.
What is that?
Different blocks had their little block parties, and they would compete on who were able to collect more donations for the Friendship Center. It was a lot of fun.
And when you say that you want donations, what specifically are you looking for? Because people have all types of like canned stuff that they've had forever, and I'm like, do you want that?
Not always.
No, right.
I think the biggest need that people forget about, especially with home delivery and the Friendship Center in general, we make sure we're serving the whole person. Mm-hmm. So things like pet food, we have a lot of people who are actually leaving their pets because they need to choose of feeding their children or their dogs. Mm-hmm. So donations of food in general. Also donations of time and volunteering. Other things would be personal care items, sanitary napkins, shampoos, full size, not necessarily the travel size.
Right.
Things like that, diapers for baby, formulas for babies, those extras that you don't necessarily consider as a food pantry. We're not just the canned food or...
Right, and check the expiration date, because if you wouldn't eat it, don't give it to
someone else.
Yes, thank you.
That's forgotten a lot.
Sorry, I was just going to say, someone I know does this great thing. They've stopped going to they go to dinner a lot, and they're like, we're going to do 1 week where we don't go to dinner, and we're just going to donate the money we would have instead to a center like that. I think sometimes people think they just have to drop off a big box. There's lots of ways you can think about it and make it worthwhile.
And even your favorite restaurants. I mean, one of my favorite restaurants, Ochimilco, is a Mexican restaurant near the place, and they've donated a meal once a month or so.
Great.
So getting that connection with partners too, it's like if you have a favorite place to go to, connect us and we'll definitely be a part of it.
You have some events coming up.
We have quite a few events.
Okay.
First, I'll say always refer to our website at thefriendshipcenterchicago.org. We have a block party on August 15th. It'll be great to have all the resources. A lot of our community partners are going to be there with us. So it's able to show everyone, look what's right here in your neighborhood. Then we always have our Festiversary with Dovetail and Beguile. That'll be in October. And then we have a good game thing that we do with our neighbors and everything that's in September as well. So
that's great.
We're keeping busy.
Thank you, Nadia.
I mean this with love. I hope you're out of a job at some point.
I
we don't need this center. We would love to see that. Thank you for what you do. To learn more about the Friendship Center, access services, or find ways to support their mission, visit friendshipcenterchicago.org.
We'll be right back.